So last class we were seeing the real-time applications, as well as we have also seen some features of Python, right? Some features of Python we were seeing. So first feature says what? It is simple and easy. So I'll get back to this. But before this, I would like to tell you some history. Okay. Before starting the feature, we should know about the history of Python. Okay. History of Python. So first I will write that Python's Python's foundation. Yeah. Uh, Online students, if you are having any kind of doubt, you can ask me or you can use your chat box. Okay. If you will be having any kind of doubt, you can use your chat box or you can directly ask me as well. Okay. Fine. So before starting, let me clear you few things. Okay. Let me clear you few things. Okay. Fine. Later on we'll see. Foundations. Okay. Foundation laid. It is 1980. And really, it is hard to believe that Python is older than Java. Okay, people says like Java is older language among all the languages. No, Python is the oldest language. Not oldest, I wouldn't say oldest language, but it is older than what? Java. The competitor is Java only, right? So Python is older than Java. So foundation laid in which year? 1980s. Okay. Similarly, they have started implementing Python. They have started implementation of Python. So I'll write implementation of Python. Which year? 1989. 1989. Right? Means they have started the implementation of Python. They have started the implementation of Python. Okay, they have started implementation of Python. Apart from this, also they have released their official version when 1991, right? So official version, official Python software, okay, released. When it got released? 1991. This is the year when they have officially released Python software, right? Later on, I'll tell you. Yeah, now they have released the software called Python. Okay, called Python. But who is the creator of Python? Do you know? The person known as Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum. He is the creator of creator of Python. He is the creator of Python. See, why I am telling this? Because in interview they may ask any question. They won't ask you from what is object oriented programming. They'll ask you from beginning to advanced level, right? Screen not visible. Oh, sorry. Is it visible now? Let me know. Is it visible? Sorry, I forgot to share the screen. Yeah, tell me. Abhishek Balaji. Yeah, fine. Thank you. Okay. So who is the inventor of Python? Guido van Rossum. Okay, Guido van Rossum, and this is developed by, or we can say at where, CWI Institute of Netherlands. of Netherlands. Okay, CWI Institute of Netherlands. Okay, here they have developed the Python. Okay, and we can say from ABC programming language. It came from ABC programming language. Okay, they have inspired, they have made this programming language Python with the help of ABC programming language. There in Python they have used C programming, they have used C++ to create Python programming, right? All the modules, all the functions, all the classes they have written in C programming, C or C++ programming, right? So some inspiration is there. Okay, I'll tell you what are they. Okay, so this is now how we can download. How we can download? I'll go for Chrome. Okay, I'll go for Chrome. Simply how you can download the Python software, I'll show you. Okay, simply what you have to do here, you write python.org. Okay, python.org, right? This is original website of Python, official website you can say of Python. If you click here, if you click to this, you will be seeing this interface, right? Here one download section is there. Yeah, right, if you hover over this, you can see one download section is there. Download section says multiple Windows, Mac OS, other platform. Likewise you can download any version. Right now the newest version, or you can say latest version, is what? Python 3.12.3. right, Python 3. So I'll go for before this I will go for versions of Python. Versions of Python. Okay, versions of Python. I will write Python 2.x. 2.x. Here x is 1 2 3 4 5, any version, right? So sorry, yeah. So here I'll go for versions. Versions, it is nothing but 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, likewise not 9, it is up to 7, and that is also, these are outdated. Outdated, these are outdated, means some of the features we can't use in Python 2.x. That's why nowadays we are using Python 3.x. In 3.x also, some of the version is having less features. Some of the versions are having less features, right? So versions are what? Versions, till this it is same. Okay, copy this and I'll paste it here. But apart from this also we have 8, we have 8, 9, 10 as well. Okay, now 11. Now what it is going on? What it is? 12. 3.12.3, right? So I can go for 12 as well. This is the latest version. Now only in April only they have released. If you click here, you can download it. Okay, you can download it. You can see here Python 3.12.3, right? These are the documents, everything you can see here. If you want, if you have any less configuration system, then you can directly go for if you go for let me go Windows. Okay, Windows, you go here, you can find out all the older version as well as latest version, right? Latest version. Now you see 3 point. If you go for 3 point, when it is April 9, you see last month only they have released this 3.12.3. Got it? So how you can download this? I'll write to download to download to download Python software. Python software. Go for python.org. Python.org. Okay, this is the official website of Python. Third party application, third party website also you can use, but I would suggest go for Python org, right? Got it? Also, who is maintaining? Let me write like this. Okay, fine. Similarly, who is maintaining this Python? Okay, Java. Java is maintained by Oracle, right? Java is maintained by Oracle. So who is maintaining this Python? Python maintained by Python Software Foundation, PSF. By what? PSF. Okay, which is Python Software Foundation. Okay, we can also call it as PSF. Got it? These are the things, something which we have in versions. Okay, next is from where it got inspired. Okay, so Python inspired from sorry, Python inspired from first first C programming. Okay, C programming. It got inspired from C programming. Why? Because for functional oriented programming, for functional oriented programming. Okay, now don't think, as of now we are in basics, right? So don't think what is this C programming, what is this functional oriented programming. Don't think anything like that, right? Just try to remember that from where it got inspired. Okay, so C programming for functional oriented. Similarly, we have second C++. Okay, C++ for what? For object oriented programming for object oriented programming. Similarly, if I go for uh, Perl is a scripting language. Okay, and it also got inspired from Perl. Okay, for what? For scripting language. And one more is there called Modulo 3. Okay, for module based programming. Got it? So these are the things what we have seen. History says what? Python foundation laid in 1980s. Okay, when they have started implementing it? 1989. When they have officially released it? 1991. Right? Who is the inventor of this Python? Guido van Rossum. Okay, where they have developed this? CWI Institute of Netherlands. Okay, similarly, what is the predecessor of this? ABC programming language. Okay, from this only they have made this. Similarly, what are the versions we had? First we had 2.x, where these are outdated version, means some of the features we can't use in 2.x, right? But they have also introduced 3.x, which is the newest version, you can say. But till 10 you, not till 10, till 8 you can say some of the feature you can't use here. Okay, after 9 you can use lots of, many of the features can be used inside 9, 10, 11, 12 features version, right? To download this, what website we have to use? Python.org. This is the official website of Python, right? And who is maintaining this? Python Software Foundation. Got it? Now, inspiration From where they got the inspiration? C programming for functional oriented. Okay, what is function? I'll tell you. Function is nothing but which can be performed multiple times, right? Reusability, code reusability, when we say, that is nothing but function, right? I'll explain you in deep. I'll explain you what is function. Then C++, as C++ is functional oriented as well as object oriented, right? That's why they got inspired from C++ for object oriented programming language. In object oriented, we have classes, okay, objects, encapsulation. That is different thing. Okay, so you just remember they got inspired from C++ for OOPS concept. Okay, Perl for scripting language, and next is what? Modulo 3 for what? Module based programming language. Got it? Fine. Any doubt? Online students, do you have any doubt? Fine. Okay. Next. So yesterday we were seeing what? Yesterday we were seeing, yeah, we were seeing real time applications as well as uh, features, features of Python, right? Features of Python. There we have seen the simple. Why it is simple? We had three technical factors. What are they? It has rich set of API. What is API? Collection of modules, right? What is modules? Classes, variables, and functions, right? We have seen examples. What are the examples? Example, I'll say examples are calendar module. Next is math module, C math module, okay, and all date module, time module, random module, right? Likewise, we have lots of modules. Okay, likewise we have lots of modules. Got it? Similarly, second factor says what? It has built-in garbage collector. Means the purpose of garbage collector is what? That to collect the unused memory and free up the memory space. Okay, and also improves the performance of programming. Okay, improves the performance of programming. Got it? Third and last factor is what? User friendly syntaxes. I have shown you why it is called user friendly syntaxes, right? Shall I go one more time? Okay, I'll go one more time. Python. Okay, so in other languages, for example, let me go for this. Okay, everyone just focus here. Okay, just focus here. You'll get an idea why to learn Python. Okay, why to learn Python? There is really a great question comes every time, that why would I learn Python instead of other languages? We have all the languages like Java, which is also a robust language. Okay, C plus plus, C, mostly it is used for gaming and all, right? C plus plus for gaming and all, right? So why would I use Python? So simple example I am telling you. For writing a simple code, hello world, because every time this is the first line of code whenever we are writing a first code, right? First line of code is hello world. Go for C programming. Go for C programming. How many line it takes to write just one hello world program? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? 6 it is. You can remove this print function, so 5 it is. Apart from this, 5 means 2, 3, 4, and 5. Curly braces is also there. So it is needed that every time we have to use what? Starting curly braces as well as ending curly braces, right? But now I'll go for hello world, program in C++, in C++. Hmm. How many line? Again, one, two, three, four, five. 5 line again, right? Now you go for Java. Now you see for Java. How many line? First we have to declare the class, public static void main. Okay. Then system.out.println. How big we have to write? You see, right? After that, two curly braces. One is for class, one is for main function. So how many line? One, two, three, four, five. For other traditional language, how many line it takes? Almost 5 lines. Every programming language. But now you see for Python. Hello world. How many line? Even if I use print function also, print of hello world. How many line? 1 line only. Now, if someone asks you, why would I learn Python? What is the answer? You say whatever I'm going to show you as a feature. You say all the things. Why it is simple? Because of three technical factors. Okay, one is it has a rich set of APIs. Also, if someone asks you that in Java also we have libraries. In Java also we have libraries. So why would I go for Python? No, library is also there in Java also. You go for Java. Okay, same program. I will show you calendar program in Java. Okay, in Java I'll go for. I'll go for this. Now you see calendar program in Java. For this, how many methods we have? How many methods we have? No, lots of methods we have. Okay, let me show you the practical example. Okay, calendar class. Okay, calendar class. Still, with the help of this, how many line it requires? Just to write this, just to write the to get the current date. How many line we are getting? Almost 5 to 6 line, right? Similarly, to get current calendar, current day, minute, second, how many line? Almost 10 to 12 line it is, right? For this also, even we are using this calendar module, right? If you see calendar dot get instance, here also we are using class and method. Class and method we are using. Java is pure object oriented programming language. Okay, Java is totally object oriented programming language. So here also we have to, even if you see, we have to import this, right? We have to write the class, we have to write what? Main method. Then we have to create the object for the class. What we are doing, we are creating the object for particular class, right? This class calendar, right, is equals to what we are doing, we are creating the object for this class and we are calling the method, right? Okay, I'm going deep here now, so no need to understand what it is. I'm just saying that how many lines it is taking, you see. And for getting just same thing, how many line we are taking? Import, we have to import it. Okay, import of calendar, right? Now you go for it. Calendar calendar dot calendar dot, if I write print, that would give more good view of this. Okay, so I'll go for calendar dot month of month of month of what are the things? 5 comma, or I guess so 2024 and 5th. We are getting this right. 2024 of 5 only with two line. Did I write any class? Did I write any main method? Did I write anything? Only with the help of two line of code we are getting this. And also we can create our own module. We can use our own module, as well as we can use our own module in other programming languages as well. We can use our own module in other programming languages as well. Why? Because Python is something called extensible programming language. It can extend its feature to other programming language. It is also embedded. Embedded means these are some features. I'll tell you, I'll explain you in deep about this. Okay. Extended means it can extend its feature to other programming language. Embedded means other programming language code can be written in what? Python. That's why it is known as embedded, right? I'll explain you. So this is what something called this. Okay, now next feature is what? Freeware and open source. Okay, I'll go for freeware and open source. Okay, so freeware and open source. Python, I'll go for Python can be the freely downloaded from what? www.python.org. Python.org, making it as what? Freeware. Now if someone asks you what is freeware, see, often I have heard that if someone asks that what is freeware or open source, people says like if we can download anything, that is freeware and open source. That is not the meaning of this. Okay, freeware is the meaning of when we can download anything. Okay, when we can download anything freely without paying any amount. Okay, without paying any subscription charge or anything. If we can download it and we can use it, then it is nothing but a freeware software, right? Now what is open source? Now you try to understand. Open source software, right? Like Python. Here what it is? Like Python is what? Open source language, right? Now is often customized by various companies. Okay, now I'll tell you why. Companies for their in-house tools. Okay. So for example, I'm giving you one example. Okay, you have created Java has created one application. With the help of Java, we have created one application. Okay, and for maintaining, obviously some people are required. For maintaining the software, some people are required. So what you will do? You will assign that particular project or particular software to them, so that time by time they will maintain the software, manage the software. Any bugs are there, then they have to intimate to the testing team. This is what the circle, right? Once we create the software, we have to give it to the maintaining team, right? That maintaining team will maintain the software. If any kind of bug or error is getting, then it will give to testing team. Testing team again, they will resolve the bug or error. Again they will give it to the software, those who have created the software. They'll check the software, then they'll give it to maintenance team, right? So Python is also one of the open source software which anyone can write the code and give it to the other companies so that they can maintain the software, right? Now example, let's suppose the first of all the standard name, the standard Python developer, the sorry, standard, the standard Python, okay, the standard Python developed by whom? Now tell me, who developed the Python? Yudo Van Rossum, right? Yudo Van Rossum, okay. But who has created this Python? Who has created this Python? Tell me again. Yudo Van. How many times? How many times he has created? How many times Python has created? Means Guido van Rossum has created the Python one time, right? And who is maintaining the Python? Python Software Foundation. This is open source, right? Means one software is developed by someone else and maintained by some other company. Getting my point? This is something called open source. The source of particular software is open for the particular company. Means everything, every features, everything inside the software, Python software can be used by Python Software Foundation and also can be maintained by them. Now, who is maintaining? PSF is maintaining, right? This is the meaning of what? Python Software Foundation. Sorry, not open source, right? This is the meaning of open source, right? So I'll write by, and who is taking care of this? And taking care by, or we can say maintained by, maintaining by PSF, PSF, okay, PSF, and this is called as C Python, C Python. Why it is called C Python? Because all the code of Python has been written in C programming. That's why it is known as C Python. Okay, got it? Fine. So I'll go for some other distribution. I'll go for other distribution. So not software. I won't say software. No, first. So one term is there called JPython. Okay, JPython, or we can also call it as Java Python. Java Python, right? Why it is so? Because for Java based applications, Java based application with Python. That's why it is known as what? JPython or Java Python. Getting my point? So with C, now see, distribution is what? They have created some amount of code, some amount of application with the combination of Java and Python, and given to whom? Given to whom? Python Software Foundation, PSF, right? This is one of the distribution. Okay, they have given to them, right? Next is Iron Python, Iron Python, second, second. Okay, Iron Python, Iron Python. That is for C sharp. Okay, for C sharp, or we can say .NET, .NET. Okay, .NET applications. Getting my point? Similarly, we have something called third MicroPython. Why it is? For microcontrollers. Okay, for controller application. For for controller applications, right? Similarly, we have something Fourth. Okay, fourth. Fourth is something called Anaconda. Anaconda Python. Anaconda Python. Now Anaconda is also one environment. Okay, to run. It is having lots of different environments like Jupyter, PyCharm. Okay, sorry, not PyCharm. PyCharm is also there, right? PyCharm is also there. Spider is also there. So similarly, we have lots of different environments, right? Or this is also used for Hadoop. Hadoop, if you know about Hadoop, it comes under big data, right? Big data, big data application. Likewise, we have lots of, okay. Likewise, we have lots of distribution. So you can say, now you can say Python is freeware. Why? Because free of cost, right? No need to pay any amount. We can freely download it from python.org. Okay, similarly open source. Why it is known as open source? Because it is the features or whatever we have inside the Python, it is open to everyone, right? It is open to everyone. Now one more thing, I can create my module, I can create my own library, I can use my library to other programming languages. That is what open source. Other programming can have the privilege of using my functions, okay, my features. Then that is what open source, right? Got it? Third is what we have seen. This third is what I'll go for platform independent, independent, independent. Okay. Now, platform is independent. Platform is said to be independent when it can be run in multiple software, not software, operating system. Okay. When it can be run in different software, then it is known as platform independent. Okay. C programming, it is a platform dependent programming language. Why? Because if we are writing our code in Windows, only we can write in or we can run in Windows. Okay. One software is there called Turbo C++. So with the help of Turbo C++, if we are writing any code in Windows operating system, we only can be able to run that particular code, or we can say program, inside Windows. Okay. For OS, there is different thing. So that is platform dependent. It depends on its platform. It depends on its operating system. When I say platform, that is nothing but operating system. C++ is also platform dependent language. Java is platform independent language. Means one code, one programming can be written in, not like that. If I'm writing block of code in Windows, same block of code I can run inside Mac OS also. Same I can use in Linux also. Okay, there is no specific rules to be followed. Okay, there is no nothing like that to follow anything. We can directly go with one operating system to another operating system. Getting my point? Okay, what's your name? Vaishnavi. Are you getting the point? Okay, fine. Platform independent. Okay, so what is platform? First I'll go for what is platform. Platform, what is platform? Types of operating system. Types of operating systems. Okay, which is also known as OS. Okay, and used to run what? Programs. Okay, used to run programs or applications. Applications. Okay, this is what platform, right? This is what platform, I would write platform. Now second point, platform independent. Now, what is platform independent? A language, I'll tell you, a language is platform independent. Now tell me if it is, if its applications runs on run on every other operating system. Okay, I'll write run on every other operating system. Okay, every other operating system. I'll go for this. I'll take, yeah. Hello, sir. Whoever attended today's demo session, what's your name? Okay, okay, fine. So, online students, this is the again. I'll send this. This is the mobile number. Okay, admin mobile number. It is. You can contact to this number for any kind of inquiry, any kind of question regarding the course, regarding the career. You can ask to this number. You can call to this number. You can ping to this number. Okay, and you can ask anything. Fine. Few more thing. Again I'm telling you, in this Python full stack, we are going to see, first of all, we are going to provide you videos. Okay, 1 year of access for all the videos. Apart from this, notes we are going to provide you in document format. Okay, similarly, mock interviews, we are going to provide you mock interviews every week. Mostly every week we'll try to conduct mock interviews. Okay, similarly, apart from this, if you get selected, if you are good in mock interview, right, straight away we'll offer you internship, paid internship. Okay, internship will provide you. Okay, based on that, also will be assisting you for your job. Okay, for job, if any kind of openings are there, we'll let you. Okay, we'll let you know about that particular thing, and we will together we'll try to crack the interview. Okay, fine. Any kind of question, anything you want to ask online students? Do you have any question? Fine. Now let's come to Python. Now Python, why Python is platform independent, right? So I'll come to Python. So platform independent, it is platform independent because now you see why it is platform independent. This is the, see, if someone asks you why it is platform independent, two things are there. You can say because we can run one code into another software operating system as well. Okay, we can use Windows code into Mac OS as well, right? One answer is this. Second answer is Python totally depends on its object. Okay, Python is oops concept language, oops language it is, right? So I'll write platform independent because its execution environment, okay, stores all the values as object, right, as object, and objects are independent. Okay, that's why Python is what? An independent programming language, platform independent programming language. As objects inside the Python, objects are, now what is object? I'll tell you what is object. Why Python is known as object programming language. Okay, so if I'm writing, let's suppose I'm writing name is equals to, let's suppose Anil. Okay, Anil I'm writing. Got it? This Anil is a value, right? This Anil is a value, but behind this value we have one object. What this object is? Name. right? This name is nothing but an object. And if you have seen yesterday, if I write print of name, name is what? Object, right? And if I write type of name, now you see what it is saying. Name is an object. Okay. Type of name is what? Class of str. So behind this object, one class is there. What class it is? Str. That is nothing but a string. I'll explain you what these are. I'll explain you, right? But Python totally depends on, Python always stores its data inside what? Object, right? Here also Anil is getting stored where? In one object called name. Got it? That's why here all the object in Python are independent. Okay, so I would write which are independent from the os. Okay. Okay, so all the objects whatever we are going to use, whatever the object we are going to use, all are independent from its operating system. Okay, they are not dependent on its operating system. That's why one object can be used to another operating system also. One module can be used to another operating system also. Class can be used to variable, function. Variable is nothing but the object, right? Every time remember, variable, whatever, this is also known as variable. Okay, in programming term, here we name is what? Variable. Why it is known as variable? Also it has one more name called identifier. Okay, I'll explain you what is variable, what is identifier, and what is literals, what is values, right? And object means everything is getting stored in object, right? As an object, right? That is why platform independent, Python is platform independent. Now the biggest concept is coming, okay. Python is a dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language. Okay, dynamically typed language. So what does it mean? What is the meaning of this? First of all, in general, we have two types of programming language. One is static. Hmm. Next one is second one is what it is? Dynamically typed. Okay, fine, got it. So what is static typed and what is dynamically typed? So with example, I will show you. Okay. Now let's come to first C programming. Okay, C programming. What is static type? C, C++, Java, C sharp. These are what? Static type programming language, right? So I'll tell you why. Now in this case, you see, for main method, what we have to declare first, we have to show that we are going to use int. Okay, now I'll tell you, I'll go for, not for this, I will go for some programming in C. Okay, sum. Now you see adding of two number. Now in this case, if you have noticed, acha, how many are from CS background? Tell me. You all are from CS background. You triple E. You triple E. Okay, online. Who all are from triple E or CS background? CS. Prasanna, CS background. Okay. Next, Balaji. Okay.
Triple E.
Abhishek. Fine. Okay. Monica says triple E. Okay, fine. So most are from triple E, right? Fine. So What is static type, what is dynamically typed? First you have to understand what is static type, what is dynamically typed. In a static type, if you see, this is how we have to write the code in C programming, right? uh, Non CS background students, don't think much about what we are seeing here. Just try to understand what we are going to uh, what I am going to explain you here. What is static, what is dynamically typed, right? So in this case, here how we have to write the C programming code, right? In this case, we also have written something here. If you see, int number 1, which is one variable, right? Int number 2, which is one variable. Int number sum, which is another variable, right? So how many variables we have taken here? Three variables, which are number 1, number 2, sum. Okay, these are variables. Variables are nothing but which is storing the values, which is going to store the value. And what type of variable we can store here? Only integer. Why? Because we have given the acknowledgement to the compiler that we are going to use the variables which are going to use, or which are going to store only integer values. What values? Integer values. That's why if you see here also, we are using only integer. Integer is what? Integral values, whole numbers, right? So 12, we are using 12 here. Also we are using 12 plus 11. What are these? Numbers, integral values, right? That's why what we are doing, we are assigning the values with the help of data type. With the help of data type, this is known as data type. Integer, float. When I say float, it only can store what values? Decimal values, right? Decimal means floating point values, point values, right? Similarly, if I go for character or a string, collection of characters, right? Collection of characters. If I say boolean, boolean, that is true or false. Boolean is true or false. Okay. When I say complex, in Python we have some term called complex. One term is there called complex, right? So only if I say complex, means only complex value I can store there. I'll explain. So now you see, in three variables I have taken only one data type, which is what? Integer. But every time whenever we are using the variable, we have to give the acknowledgement that what kind of data we are using. So here what kind of data we are using? Integer. For float, what should I write? Float of number 1 comma number 2 comma sum. Means what we are saying, we are giving the acknowledgement that we are going to use float data type, right? Now let's come to C++. Okay. So sum, or addition of two numbers in C++. In C++. Now here also you see, this is the example. Int of x comma y. How many variables we are using? Two. What data type we are using? Integer. How many variable here we are using? One. What data type we are using? Every time we have to give the acknowledgement, we have to declare the data type, right? Let's come to Java sum program. Okay. Now you see sum of the numbers. Here also integer is there, variable is there, variable we are storing here. Number, why it is comma n2? Here also this is what? Integer, right? Comma means it is also going to take integer values, right? Multiple assignment it is. Okay. Sum is also one variable it is, and which is going to store what kind of data? Integer kind of data. So every time what we have to give? Name of data type. We have to give the acknowledgement that we are going to use what data type? Integer, float, character, string, whatever it is. Okay. But in Python, this is known as static type language. This is known as static type language. What does it mean? If we every time we need to give or we need to declare the data type before initializing the variable, right? Now what is Python? How it is? How it is called dynamically typed. A is equals to 10. Did I write any data type here? A is what? A is what? Variable, which is storing what value? What 10 is what? Integer. Now you go type of A. Sorry. Now you go and write type of A. What it is? Integer. Now you see, did I write integer of A is equals to 10? This is what? Dynamically typed. Float. If I write like this, int A is equals to 10, it will lead to give what it is giving? Error. It is giving what? Error. What it is saying? Syntax error. We are not supposed to write any program like this in Python, because in Python is totally an dynamically typed language. We are not supposed to write it like this. So simply I can go for A is equals to 10.6. What value it is now? Decimal. What data type? Float data type. Now you see type of A, type of A. What it is? Float. Did I write? Did I declare anything? No. Without declaring anything, we have we are getting float data type. Who is getting this? Who is this much knowledgeable? Not Python. It is PVM, Python Virtual Machine. Okay. Likewise, in Java also we have JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So in Python also we have Python Virtual Machine. And Python Virtual Machine knows everything. We do not need to give any acknowledgement that this data type we are going to use. This is known as dynamically typed language. Got it? Got it? Similarly, if I go for A is equals to Python, what we are writing here? Inside double quote, we are writing one string data. Okay. Now you go check for type. What it is? str. Go for A is equals to true. What data it is? Boolean. What it should give? Class as class is what? Boolean. Right? Here also we are not giving any, or we are not declaring any data type. Okay, PVM knows everything. PVM is so smart. Too smart it is, right? So now I hope you got the idea what is static type, what is dynamically type. I'll go and I'll ask. Now tell me, online students, are you getting the point? Are you getting the point? Yes or no? Yes or no? Balaji, Divya, Prashanti, Prasanna, Shreya. Fine. Okay. So shall we stop it here? It's almost 11:16. Okay. Again, if you have any kind of queries, if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask, you can contact to this number. Okay. Again, I'm sending this number. Okay. Please contact to this number, as well as you can contact me as well with the help of this number. Okay. You can talk to me as well. Huh. And please note that we are going to give you the videos, we are going to provide you the mock interviews. Okay, fine. So I think that should be it. See you tomorrow, guys. If you have any kind of queries, you can contact to that number. As well as one more thing, every day you will be providing one link. With this link only you have to join the session. Okay, as well as Google Drive link. Did you get Google Drive link? Okay. Once you check, okay, fine. Anything, if you want to ask, you can ask me. Fine. Nothing. So shall we go? Shall we move? Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Please attend tomorrow's session as well. Tomorrow will be the most interesting session. Okay. Fine. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.